What's up, you guys? Today we are going to be doing a unboxing, installation, and review of the WeBoost cell signal booster for the RV. So let's dive into that. So this is the box that the WeBoost comes in. I was really impressed with how simple the setup was. Right here is the outside antenna and a spring in case you need it. And this is also the antenna extender here, if you could see that bar. And then it comes with the metal brackets that you use to mount the outside antenna, which is super easy. Here's the connection for the inside to power the WeBoost modem. And then it also comes with a pretty long extension cord for the outside antenna to connect to the WeBoost itself, and then all these other extra pieces, some zip ties, an extender. This is the inside antenna, and here is the actual WeBoost modem. And it does have a clip on the back that makes it super easy to mount and connect to the wall. So this is the booklet. Obviously step 1 is to mount to the outside antenna, and it comes with a little guide, and then it gives you steps 1 through 5. They make it super simple. Step 2 will obviously be to connect the cable to the outer antenna. Step 3 is the inside antenna location. Step 4 will be the booster location and connect cables, and step 5 is to connect the power supply to the booster itself. So here I am just getting the outside antenna ready to be mounted. I took off that little red thing, and then here's me putting this on backwards and figuring out the right way to do it. So I'm just gonna slide this on here, screw it on, and get it ready to be mounted on top of the van. Super easy, super simple. So here's the little clip that the modem comes with. Like I said, it makes it super easy to take on and off. So you just screw that wherever you're gonna put the modem, get everything connected and situated. Right now I'm connecting the power and the inside antenna, and then bam, you just stick it on that little clip and it clips itself, and it makes it super easy to take on and off if you need to. So now we're going to start on the mounting part. This actually took me a minute to kind of get everything situated. I think I had like 30 minutes of footage trying to mount this antenna, but it's only because, like I mentioned later on in the video, the bracket is slightly too tall for the pole on my van. This is meant for an RV, not a van. So technically my van is converted more like an RV, but I'll explain that later. Right now I'm just connecting the extension cable, and I'm going to run it through the back of the van, just through the door for now, until I decide to make any changes later on. So I'm actually going to take some of these zip ties that comes with the WeBoost and just zip tie them to this pole so that I know that the cord's not gonna be flying around all crazy. So here I am actually going back and I'm tightening all the bolts so that the WeBoost definitely will not move. I wanted to make sure that it was very secure and I wasn't gonna have any issues with it shifting or falling or anything of that nature. So just going back and tightening them real good. Now I'm gonna clean up and test it out. First, I guess I have to connect everything, So I'm just taking the cable from the back door. This is the outside antenna connector. So I got that hooked up, kind of tucking it away so it's out of sight. And then I'm going to, here I put some Velcro on the inside antenna to kind of figure out where I wanted to place the inside antenna. In the end, I wound up just sticking it on top of the jackery for now, and I'll probably wind up moving the modem actually toward the back of the van, closer to the back door anyways. But for now, I'll just keep it where it's at until I get the cedar finished on the inside of the wall, and then I'll be moving the modem to the back. So we got it plugged in here, and the red light, it tells you each what the lights mean, but once it turns green, you are good to go. And so it was red for a moment. I have 2 bars, and with it on and good to go with a green light,
it did only jump up to 3 bars, but it went from not being able to stream anything above 144 to here. I'll show you that I switched over to 1080, and it's streaming extremely well. And this is just YouTube 1080, and it streamed perfectly fine. When before this, it would not play anything other than 144 without constantly buffering. And yes, I am watching Hannah Lee Duggan's new video. If you haven't already, go check it out.
So you guys got to see the entire unboxing and installation of the WeBoost. So I gotta say, I'm extremely impressed by the service that it pulled. It did make a big difference in the streaming. Whenever I was trying to stream off of like Apple TV or Netflix, stuff like that. Jason did a competitor review on a RV cell signal booster, and it did not catch any signal up here where we are currently at. That could be because the leaves are fallen, so there's a little bit more openness, I guess, to get to the cell signal towers, but it didn't pull any service up here whatsoever. So for the WeBoost to pull the service enough for me to stream and not have any issues, I was extremely impressed. So I highly recommend it for an RV. As you can see, my antenna, or as you guys saw, I don't know if you can see now, but my antenna is kind of at an angle. So the way that the bracket is and the way that the bar on my van is a little too, the bracket's a little too long. So we may attempt to file that down with the grinder and see if we can't get it to stand straight up. If not, then I'm going to try and figure out some type of way or something that I can hook it onto, but I can put it down and tighten it and lift it up and tighten it. That's my goal. That would be ideal, but if not, then we're gonna try and file that down and make it stand straight up so that it's not tilting at an angle. But other than that, I mean, that's not even a complaint. That's just, I don't have an RV. I have a van that I've converted into a small RV. So I do recommend it if you have an RV, if you live in a van. It's a great product so far. Of course, I'll continue to update you guys throughout future videos on the WeBoost, how it's doing in certain areas and stuff like that. So stay tuned for all of that good stuff. I will leave a link in the description to this product if you guys want to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you would like as well, and I'll see you guys on the next one.